Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Huddle.
Where we talk about football.
And this is the last week. No, we'll talk about the Super Bowl recap, then the offseason, then draft preview, draft recap, or offseason, preseason. Anyways, last week of the 2024-2025 NFL season that we will be talking about football because this is it. Super Bowl week, Super Bowl Sunday coming up this weekend.
Yay!
Don't know if it's necessarily a yay, but hey.
I mean, yay.
Yeah, it's more of a yeah. Kind of feel this year. But, Playbook. We got NFL news. We are bringing back the game.
What? Yay!
Yeah. Okay. We're going to talk about the awards that happened this past week. Go into some Steel Curtain sessions. Some stuff has happened in the world of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then, of course, our Super Bowl predictions to end the episode. So, without further ado, NFL news. Elijah, take it away.
Myles Garrett requests a trade from the Cleveland Browns. Oh. Okay.
Vegas. He's too soft to play in our division.
Exactly. The Las Vegas Raiders hire Chip Kelly as their OC. Former Eagle. Cooper Kupp is going to get traded from the Rams, which is very surprising. Tyreek Hill decides that he does want to stay in Miami, and he apologizes to Tua and the rest of the team for his outburst at the end of the season. So yeah, and then the Rams will be hosting the first Australia football game for the NFL next year, 2026. And then the Jacksonville Jaguars hire Anthony Campanile, who, as their DC, who was the Packers linebacker coach as well as their running game coordinator. So, that's your news.
And without further ado, there was a game. Not even counting it as a game, it was awful. But the NFC did defeat the AFC 76-63 in the Pro Bowl.
Eli Manning.
Was it like... Wasn't it like triple overtime or something? I turned it off. I didn't even watch the whole thing.
I don't know.
I was working on scholarships.
I was playing Madden.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to... Oh, in honor of the Pro Bowl, I thought it would be a great idea to bring back the game. So...
The Huddle games.
The Huddle games. Yeah.
This is better than...
Speaking of, real quick, let's talk about let's talk about the Pro Bowl real quick, because last time we were talking about maybe doing a Goodell was good, but I came to the conclusion that honestly, as much of a joke as it is, you have to start. The only thing that needs to change is what you think of the Pro Bowl. Like it's not a game anymore. It's not supposed to be like entertainment for the fans as much as it's supposed to be like almost like a prize or something to the NFL players who were voted.
It lost all credibility when Tyler Huntley, Mac Jones, T-Law.
What they should do is stop calling the Pro Bowl selection like as it's like an award or something, or it's something great that you achieved, because it's not. It's just voting by fans.
If you're an all-pro, first or second team, all conference, that I feel like
that's a good. Yeah, but Pro Bowl doesn't mean anything anymore. So just let it be as a fun thing for the NFL players at the end of the season that they get to participate in. And yeah, I guess that would be my Goodell is good. Just look at it in a different way than what it used to be. And what it used to be was great, but it's not that anymore. So
it's just a joke now, basically.
Yeah.
Just a money scheme. That's it.
Yep.
That's all Goodell is. Yeah. Let's play the game. Elijah, you do the countdown. Let me get a team real quick.
Okay, me too. I always like to pull up the teams just because I know all the teams, but yeah.
I'm feeling good. I've recently looked at my football cards from whenever I
Yeah,
was a youngin. So
a youngin.
my polls might be a little insane. Let's see. All right, I got
We'll
a team.
see. I think we're tied 2-2, or am I up 2-1?
No,
Or
you're up 2-1.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Nobody
All
has
right.
yet to get a 3-0 sweep though. So maybe this week.
Ooh, okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Three-peat, maybe. All right. 3, 2, 1. Saints.
Falcons.
Onyemata. David
Yeah,
Onyemata.
there was definitely
Let's
a better one.
go.
I
Yeah,
knew
there
you were
was.
gonna choose Saints. I knew it. I thought that
Then why didn't
I
you
was
win?
gonna say Saints, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just stick in the division.
All right.
Falcons. But okay, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Let me get a team.
Okay.
All right, I got one. 3, 2, 1. Jets.
Vikings.
There's definitely
Brett
one, but
Favre.
Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook.
What the
Oh,
heck?
yeah, good one.
What the
All right.
heck? What? Okay. Wow. All right. 1-1.
Okay. um. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Seahawks.
Steelers.
Oh, I don't even know.
Devin Bush.
Okay.
That was a lot harder than.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a single one.
And I'm not even joking. I was gonna do Seahawks too, and I was like, you know what? Let me do easier. Let me go Steelers. And
All right.
here we
Two
are.
one.
2-1 me. Here we go. Last round, maybe.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Bengals.
Chiefs.
Orlando Brown? No. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
Maybe.
Let me fact check, and you can, if you have one, go ahead and say it.
I'm thinking, bro. I'm thinking. Bengals and
Yep,
Chiefs.
I was right. Orlando
Yeah.
Brown.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that definitely seemed right. All right. Here we go. Last one. Let me get a
Here we
team.
go.
All right.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Eagles.
Raiders.
Oh.
This is easy too.
This is tough.
Raiders and Ryan Matthews. That's definitely
Yeah,
has
that
to be
might be a
stat
good
checked.
pull. I'm gonna try to see if I can get one. I really can't think of any.
Raiders and Eagles.
Raiders and Eagles. Jeez.
Raiders and the Eagles. Why can I not think of this?
There's literally not any that I can think. Nelson Aguilar. Nelson Aguilar.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna check Ryan Matthews. I don't think that's right.
All right. I actually do think it's right. It's either Jordan Matthews or Ryan Matthews. So
Ryan Matthews definitely played for the Eagles. I know that.
yeah, yeah.
I don't think he. There was another team he played for that was not the Eagles, but can I just get his team? Why isn't it coming up? Okay.
So it looks like the Chargers and the Eagles.
It was the Chargers. That was it. It was the Chargers. I knew. Yeah. Okay.
It was a
Yeah,
good try.
Nelson
But
Aguilar.
Nelson Aguilar.
He did, right? For sure.
Oh yeah, let me check. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, we got ball knowledge until we have to play the game.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't. Now I'm starting to worry. Oh no.
He didn't.
He did not? Oh no.
He did not? Okay, hold up. Scratch
Oh
that.
no, he
Do
did.
one
He did.
more
He
round.
did. No,
He
he
did?
did. He did.
I
2020
was
he
gonna
played
say
for them.
Nelson
That was
Aguilar.
that's literally his best season was with the Raiders, by the way. 896 yards. But anyway. Okay.
I'm trying. Oh my gosh, we're idiots. Josh McCown, Deshaun
Josh
Jackson,
McCown. Yeah. Oh, Deshaun Jackson.
Nelson
Deshaun
Aguilar,
Jackson was
Marcus
hard because he.
Mariota.
Yeah, that one we could have had.
Wow.
Well, I mean, they weren't like
Marcus
easy
Epstein.
ones. There's not like a guy that like pops out, you know. Like
No,
Marcus
but definitely
Mariota. Just
Deshaun.
think
I
about
was
that.
thinking wide out, but yeah, I don't know.
I forgot Deshaun played for the Raiders, so
But
I
yeah,
would
I
have
did.
never done that. So that was
Yeah,
the game.
Elijah's up 3-1 all time. That sucks.
That's a good stat to have. Three-peat.
Hey, well, LeBron didn't lose down 3-0, so except he
All
did.
right.
I think I don't really know. I don't watch basketball. LeBron. Okay. Anyways, award breakdown. Let's get into that.
Ooh.
We're just gonna quickly go through the list of who won awards the other night at the NFL Honors, and just say a quick piece about it. How about Snoop Dogg? All right,
uh,
it was pretty funny,
I
pretty
mean,
unhinged.
yeah, honestly, it wasn't as bad. He definitely didn't write those jokes though, but um,
Oh,
maybe he wrote some of them. But I was like, I don't know if Snoop Dogg's. Whenever I heard that he was gonna host, I'm like, I don't know if Snoop Dogg's that funny. But anyway,
I think he
maybe he
is.
did, and credit to him. So.
He probably had no clue he was there. Anyways, let's start about play of the year.
Or moment of the year, I think it's
Yeah, remember of the year. That we're not even gonna. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm
Hail
that was
Mary,
good.
Jaden
I
Daniels.
honestly, I'll start with saying I'm pretty happy with the majority of these.
Yeah, I think so. And also, a huge shout out to Eric or whatever it's Eric Armstead of the Jags for winning.
Yeah,
Man
Walter
of the Year.
Payton.
Yeah. All right, Coach of the Year, Kevin O'Connell. I was surprised.
I was not, and I'm pretty sure that's the one that you had predicted, or you said Campbell. I definitely said Campbell,
I said
but
Quinn.
I kind of wish. Oh, you
Or
did.
Campbell,
Okay.
I think.
I definitely think
But
after I said it, like I was thinking about it that weekend. Like I really actually think Kevin O'Connell might win it, because you have to. I think the votes come in before the playoffs, so you have to.
yeah, I don't
push
think
past
playoffs
the
count.
playoff. So it does make sense, and I'm.
Quinn, I think was 5 though.
Oh really? Who?
Yeah, on the voting.
That
Yeah,
actually is crazy.
He was surprisingly low, 4 or 5. He was not top 3, which I was very surprised about.
But also remember that a lot of that success that we talk about is coming from the playoffs for him too. Not that he was bad in the regular season,
but there was.
I think
other
what really
coaches,
made him.
yeah, that had maybe a bigger impact. Kevin O'Connell, which I'm not even mad about. His team had a good year.
Yeah, for sure. With a terrible quarterback, but I mean, he was great this year. So
Yeah, regular season wise, they were good. Comeback player of the year, Burrow.
yeah,
You could argue JK, but I think Burrow is the clear answer here.
I think it's Burrow all the way, which is crazy that he was MVP talks, offensive player of the year talks, and comeback player of the year.
They had to give him an award. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
these aren't even like, yeah, whatever. Rookie of the Year awards, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jared Verse. I agree with that.
I'm not mad with it, but I just think that maybe Quinyon Mitchell should have gotten it. But I mean, I'm not mad. Jared Verse definitely had a great year.
Trooper DeJohn deserved it. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels, JD5.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, let's be honest. If he had a mid-season, I think Brock Bowers deserved. I mean, guys, Brock Bowers was nasty this year.
He was awesome. It's just when you got a quarterback playing like Jaden Daniels, you're not going to have a shot.
Where do you put him? Maybe all time for rookie season for the quarterback.
Daniels?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say maybe 4. 3 to 4.
I saw somebody put JD at 1, RG3 at 2. I think it was Mariota at 4 or 3, Ben at 4, and like CJ Stroud wasn't until 5, which I was like, just because Stroud had a little bit of a sophomore slump, let's not forget how good Stroud was last year.
Cam Newton too, he should be high on that list.
Cam Newton was probably up there. I don't know. When I saw Mariota at 3, I was like, okay, and I saw Stroud at 5. I was like, okay. I don't know. It's all relative. Defensive Player of the Year, PS2, Patrick Surtain. I was a little surprised by that.
Me too.
But I love the pick because he's a defensive back. I think it was really good for now defensive backs that they maybe get the credit they deserve. I think he did the whole secondary if the
Yeah,
NFL a solid by winning it.
and for me, I think I'm happy that it wasn't Garrett, Hendrickson, or TJ. If it wasn't going to be TJ, I'm glad it was none of the other edge rushers.
Yeah,
Um, and realistically, I don't even think the other edge rushers really deserved it that much. I
no.
think Pat Surtain definitely deserved it. So I'm
Zach
happy with that.
Bond, did he get snubbed?
Yeah, well,
I don't necessarily
he
think
just
so.
doesn't have as big of a name, I don't think,
No,
compared
not
to
yet.
most of them. So.
And I saw all the Eagles fans complaining about it. I'm like, you guys, it's not even Sunday, and you guys are already complaining. Like,
Yeah,
chill.
and you want to talk about snubs? You look at TJ Watt a couple years ago. So I don't even want to hear that. Eagles.
Yeah. Offensive player of the year, Saquon Barkley. Not much of a surprise.
Nah,
I think he deserves it.
for sure.
MVP, maybe the most controversial one, Josh Allen.
I think he deserves it. So I'm glad it's not Lamar, but I also statistically Lamar should have won. But
Yeah, but
also,
remember last year whenever Lamar won MVP and there was other quarterbacks or other players with better stats than him, and all the
yeah,
Ravens fans said, stats don't matter. And then it comes this
yeah,
year, like, stats matter. Like, no, you don't just get to pick
yeah,
and choose
right. I also
when
heard
stats
today.
matter or don't.
I also heard today somebody say that Josh Allen did it without Derrick Henry. You know, like Lamar had a
Right.
ton of help with Derrick Henry. Josh Allen did it with James Cook, who's not a bad running back. He's just not Derrick Henry. He
No.
doesn't have any great receivers either. So I think that's why I think Josh Allen gets it. And I mean, really, I think Saquon should have gotten it, but I mean,
And
it's a quarterback thing. So
did Lamar maybe deserve it? Sure, yeah. Did Josh
they
Allen
all
not
deserved
deserve
it.
it? No. Like,
Yeah, they all deserved it. That list deserved it. They, I mean, they
yeah,
wouldn't be in
maybe other
talks.
than Jared Goff.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't think Goff. No.
Nah,
But, okay. That was
right.
your awards. Yeah. And that's all we got for that.
Yep. Okay.
Great. Steel curtain session. Here we go.
Steelers.
Here we go.
I'm gonna try to do an Irish accent.
No.
Wait, I can't even do one. Never mind. Pittsburgh going through the Super Bowl. No, that wasn't even close. I don't even know what that was.
That was awful. That was really Steel curtain
All
session.
right,
Steelers. They are playing in Ireland. Ireland.
Ireland. There we go,
Irish.
Ireland. Pittsburgh. No, that's still not good. Okay,
Wow, that
keep
sounded
going.
like Indian.
I know. I can't. I keep getting it
Not Irish.
mixed up.
um, yeah, I think it's their first regular season game, right? Of 2025. They will be
No, I don't
over
know.
Potato Land. Not
No.
Idaho, Ireland. And obviously, we have no clue who they will be playing, but
I kind of hope it's Green Bay. That would be kind of cool.
maybe.
Cause like Green in Ireland and
I keep on thinking like who would be a good team for the Steelers to play in Ireland. I keep on thinking of like soccer clubs. I'm like,
oh my gosh,
like
fake football.
Celtic FC cannot play. I think they're Scottish anyway, so I don't really know.
Okay. Anyway, moving on from that. Najee Harris is reported to. Well, there's a report that he's expected to come back now, even though there was kind of reports saying that he was probably not expected to come back. So, I mean, real quick, we could just talk about what we think now with Najee Harris. You think we should keep him? What's the right option here?
Here's the thing with
Okay.
Najee. He hasn't left enough of an impact where if he left, he would be like missed as much as the Saquon Barkley or Derrick Henry obviously were missed at their franchises this past year. If Najee would stay, I don't think anybody would be necessarily mad at it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think,
think-
he deserves anything more than a 1 or 2 year deal. He definitely will not play on the franchise tag. I can guarantee he won't play on that.
Yeah, no.
And that's usually like 20-some $million, which
Yeah.
he's not worth, unfortunately, for a year. But I think give him a 1 or 2 year deal. And in all honesty, if he sucks next year, not if he doesn't get his 1,000 yard quota, which I'm gonna say a point that is a completely different. No, I'm not even gonna go there.
Okay.
If if he's not great for us, if he's not getting us an average of 3.5, 4 yards, if he can push 5 yards a carry, if he's not getting that for us next year, even if we do revamp the offensive line, get some more offensive pieces, nah. I mean, you can always trade him. I don't think we'll cut him. He's not by any means washed or
No.
overused. So,
No. I just think he's still got a lot left in the tank. And I mean, you think about his career in the Steelers, his O line has been garbage every single year.
yeah,
But also, in terms of like the Steelers' office, like think about what the Eagles do. They had Miles Sanders. I mean, he was okay. He wasn't anything great, but they let him go. They had Swift last year. He wasn't. I mean, he was good, but he wasn't anything great, so they let him go. And now they have Saquon Barkley. So even if you have a good year, they're still making it. They're getting the best players that they can. They're going to let you go, and they're going to find something that's better if they're not
right.
winning Super Bowls that way. So it might be the best idea
No, but
to
we don't
let.
care about Super Bowls in Pittsburgh. We just care
No,
about
no,
whether or not we're
no.
going to
Yeah,
hurt our players'
tradition.
feelings or not. No.
Yeah, it's about tradition here.
Right,
But
yeah.
realistically, what you should do is just let them go. You could find there's a deep running back class this year in the draft, and I don't
You're
think you
saying
can
let
go
Najee
wrong.
walk.
I don't want it to be, but I think the smart thing to do would be let him go. I love Najee Harris and I want him to stay. But it makes more sense that you just let him go. Um, and then get a guy in the draft. Get two guys in the draft if you need to. And then we obviously got to sign Warren. I don't even know if that's the best option. He gets hurt a lot, so. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of good guys in the draft, and I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. So it might just be smarter to let Harris go. But again, I want them to keep Harris. So
Yeah, I would not hate at all if we got a guy like Ollie Gordon or Hampton out of UNC. Any of those guys I would be maybe happy with.
Cam
Uh,
Scatterbo.
I'm sure Tomlin would love Cam Scatterbo.
Yeah.
No. I mean, yeah, no. Um, I I would keep Najee. I would. It all depends, man. Because we're so focused on the quarterback right now, and I feel like the quarterback determines what we do this offseason so much,
hmm
how much money
Well,
we have left.
I think that's a great segue into our next bullet point.
Yeah.
The Steelers. Why don't
Can I
you read
finish
this
real
one?
quick? Or
Huh?
I think, can I finish my segment real quick?
Oh yeah, sorry. So go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, sign Najee to a deal. Okay, I'm done. Thanks.
Oh, that was it. Really?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
Okay.
I hope we keep Najee. Really, I think we do.
Yeah, me too. Go ahead. Read the next one.
Yeah, but segueing, Steelers are expected to part ways with my Russ. I'm sad.
You're us.
Um, to be honest, though, I got to watch him play his very first game. I was at that game. It was great. The second half, it was great. I watched him play some really good football, some really Broncos Russ football, and to say the least, I'm very happy that my favorite player got to play with my favorite team. So if he leaves, he leaves. If he stays, he stays. I think we all know Russ is not the answer, though. And
You
we
heard it
need
here
to
first.
get out of the bridge quarterback phase, and we need to find our franchise guy now.
Yeah.
Because TJ's 30. Cam Hayward's probably got a year or two left in him. Pickens, we can only keep bottled up for so long. It's going to, like, our time to win a Super Bowl is probably the next 2 years. If not, um, it will be a pretty nasty rebuild mode, I think.
Mm-hmm. And let's not be like the Broncos who had literally waited since Peyton Manning retired until now to finally get their franchise quarterback. So
Right.
let's find one right now, please. There's a lot of good options. Not really that many good options, but there were some options in the draft. So
Yeah.
take a look. And then finally, Micah Parsons, who has zero ball knowledge, keeps T.J. Watt out of his top 5 edge rushers once again.
I'm not even
And
gonna
he
lie. I don't
claimed,
even know why you put this in here. Micah Parsons is a podcaster more than he was a football player this year. He's the same guy that said, "Oh, if you take away the scoreboard, it was more competitive." No, no, and yeah, even Snoop Dogg said it the other night. My favorite podcaster, bro, ain't even a football player.
yeah.
Great podcaster. Yeah, this is irrelevant. Parsons is irrelevant. Even though he's a freak athlete, like Parsons is really, really good. I'm just hating just to hate. But TJ is miles clear of him. That's all I have to say.
So what do you think about trading T.J. Watt to get draft picks this year since we have
Chris
Hervig and
Oliver,
Highsmith?
I don't know how he has a job, and I'm sitting in my basement without a job. I mean, I have jobs, but like, not a. You get what I'm saying, right? um,
Not a
yeah,
career. You got a job, not a career.
yeah, I got a job, not a career. No, we're not trading TJ. He wants to be here. He wants to win a ring with us. He's made it clear. He is the heart and soul. He is the face of our team. You look at all the graphics. Every other team's graphic is using a quarterback. We're using TJ Watt.
Yeah. That is true. That is the funniest thing whenever they do the playoff graphic thing and it's
There's
all
Mahomes,
quarterbacks
Allen,
except for TJ
Hurts,
Watt.
Jaden Daniels, even Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford, TJ Watt, Baker Mayfield, Chris
Oh man.
Boswell, like
Yeah. Next year it'll be that.
probably
um
after 10-7 and first round exit, yeah.
yeah. It's one of those things again, trading TJ Watt. It's a smart thing to do, but same with Najee Harris and for the Steelers it's not about being smart, it's about being traditional. So we haven't been smart in years, so we're gonna keep
Right.
TJ Watt.
And of course, for our last segment, Super Bowl predictions. Elijah, give me your champions, give me your MVP, and maybe give me most crucial player, big play, something that's going to happen.
Sure. Final score will be 37-27 Kansas City.
Wow.
And then I think Mahomes is going to get MVP again.
You think
And
you really think Chiefs put 37 points up on this Eagles defense?
yep, after this will be the second time in this season they have to put up 37 to beat the the Eagles. Because the Eagles are better than the Eagles.
The Chiefs still haven't put up 30 points though.
Huh? Yeah, they did. I think they did one playoff game.
Against
The Bills.
the Bills, that
Right?
was it.
Yeah.
They put up 32. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the only time they put up 30. Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, 37-27, Patrick Mahomes MVP. And I just think a key player will be Juju Smith-Schuster, and that's not even a joke. I
I
actually
knew
think
it wasn't.
he'll
I was going to say that's a joke. I'm like, no, I know Elijah. And I know he's joking.
he's going to just put up some random stats like 89 yards and like a touchdown or two. And yeah.
Guarantee you Christian Watson has a touchdown.
Okay. I'm Juju and him and Watson are gonna have a touchdown, but
Yeah.
I'm really yeah. I would
I mean,
definitely
what? You got 5 touchdowns to work with, so. Or 4.
yeah. So that's true.
Um, my final prediction, I think it's going to be 34-28 Eagles. But I feel like there's a Harrison Butker field goal in there somewhere. Maybe they go for 2.
Did you say it yet? Because I didn't hear you.
34-28 Eagles. I think you got to give Saquon MVP. It's either Saquon or A.J. Brown. I'm going to take home MVP. And
Okay.
I know I've talked a lot of crap on Jalen Hurts the past couple of weeks. And to be honest, he has not been impressive. In the playoffs for those first 2 games. and they haven't necessarily had the hardest path to the Super Bowl, nor the most convincing. But this defense is absurd. They're nasty. You got by far the best offensive player in the league outside of the quarterback position. You got two stellar receivers. You got a consistent tight end, and you have a really, really good offensive line. I just don't know. The only person that can blow this game for the Eagles is Sirianni. At this point, it's Sirianni. And can you say Reed easily outcoaches the Eagles? Sure. But I think the Eagles can outplay. And
The
as
only thing
long
that
as,
the only person that could blow it is the refs for the Eagles.
if we're being for real, sure, the refs are the people that can blow. So as long as the secondary of the Eagles doesn't get too handsy, then sure, I think the Eagles pull it off. But 34-28, final in New Orleans.
Nice.
Eagles are your Super Bowl champions. I'll take. Give me Saquon, or even Jalen. I don't know. Give me Saquon as MVP.
Okay.
And
how awesome would it be if Cooper DeJean won MVP?
I'd buy a jersey.
Me too.
Maybe an Iowa one.
Nah, I go Eagles. I go Kelly Green Eagles.
I'll probably do home, maybe. Home Eagles. I don't know. I don't even want to buy an Eagles jersey.
No, yeah, I don't know why.
Ever wearing an Eagles jersey.
I have a Carson Wentz one. I will be wearing it because he plays for the Chiefs. So it's like I'm rooting for nobody.
Revenge game. Imagine he comes in. Oh my gosh, and our Pittsburgh legend Kenny Pickett. I hope Kenny gets in the game.
I sure hope he does not.
No, yeah, I hope he doesn't. As a Pitt fan, I like him. As a Steeler fan, nah.
As a West Virginia fan, I hate him. As a Steeler fan, I actually do like him, but still, I don't want him to win a Super Bowl. Not the year after we trade him.
No, not at all. Anyways, I would say my crucial player of this game is going to be someone from that Eagles secondary. I think it's going to be Quinyon Mitchell. I think he makes a huge impact play. And I think Jalen Carter makes some big plays as well. I think the offense is fine. As long as this defense can hold these Chiefs to under 30 points, the Super Bowl is going back to Philadelphia. And either way, win or lose, Philadelphia is going to be a scene of some sort. So, but I think I think Philly pulls this one off this year. Ends a three-peat. If Mahomes could get a three-peat, man, you got to maybe start talking about GOAT conversations, which I don't even feel like it's right. But
no, I think it's right, but I think this can be another debate for another time. But I still think Tom Brady is going to be the GOAT no matter what, and he proved it in the Super Bowl where he clobbered Mahomes. So, yep. That would be it.
I guess so. So, one more time, Elijah, your final of the Super Bowl is
37-27, your Kansas City referee Chiefs.
And I got the Eagles over the Chiefs, 34-28.
And who are they better than?
The Eagles are, I think they're better than the Eagles.
That's right.
And you know who's not better than the Eagles? Or no, you know who is better than the Eagles? You know who the best team in the league is?
Pittsburgh.
The Bears. No, Pittsburgh.
We didn't mention, let's give some prayers out to the Bears organization and all the family to the loss of their owner. She really was iconic for the NFL.
102.
Yeah.
Her last game as the Bills owner, she got to watch them beat the Packers.
That is, honestly, I will give her that. That is pretty cool. So
now,
I'm happy that we can do that for you.
Opportunity to do the funniest thing in the world. Keep the tradition going.
No.
Chicago and go ruin their franchise even more.
Or Omar Khan has the funniest thing to do where he could
buy the Bears.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine Aaron Rodgers retires and actually buys the Bears.
Buys the Bears. Like some Tom Brady.
That'd be so funny. I'd actually gain so much respect back. I know Roger Goodell would never let that happen.
No, well, I don't know.
Be insane. All right. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to another week here on the Huddle. I'm Levi Jenkins, alongside here with Elijah Coer. And next time we see you, it'll either be, well, it's going to be a sad day in America regardless. But
Yeah.
Chiefs three-peat or Eagles revenge. We'll see you next week. Thank you for listening. See y'all next time.
And I'm going to try this again. Break.
No, just no.
Okay, just say peace. Peace.
It's just not like you need like a full team saying break, not just.
Well,
break.
then let's say it together next time.
No, that's weird. I don't want to say it with you.
All right.
Okay. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.